We're back to a new Kingdom Hearts 2 stream. And if you haven't watched one, go and check it out. And yeah, we are just be chilling with some Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, gonna be chilling with some Kingdom Hearts 2. So how's everybody this week? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's week is good. And of course, yeah, we don't have no audio. So we don't have to worry about any risk or anything when it comes to certain musics and stuff. But yeah, I'm doing good today. When it comes to the Copper Age update, we are in the pre-release stages. We are in the pre-release stages for the Copper Age update. I am very, very happy that we are now in the final phases of the development for the Copper Age update. Which, who knows if the release date will be announced at Minecraft Live, you know, when the next update is revealed, or if it will be sometime before it. That is still the question, though, because, you know, Minecraft Live is very close, September 27th. It is on its way, September 27th. So, yeah, it's just a matter of when they're going to announce the release date. Because again, we got all the features. We got all the features for the update that's coming in the Copper Age update, game drop. It's just a matter of what the release date is, when the update is dropping. Alright, it's just a matter of when it's dropping. Just a little matter of when. I mean, what is my honest guess, though? What would I guess if I had to put a bet? Or, not necessarily a bet, but what would I have to put it? I'd like to know what do y'all think in the chat as well. Or down in the comment section if y'all are watching this later. I'd definitely like to know what y'all's guess is for when y'all think the Copper Age update is going to be. Yeah, save slot 42. Save slot 42 here. Pretty crazy, ain't it? I mean, there's 99 save slots. 99 save slots. Kingdom Hearts 3 is really, I feel, the only one that doesn't have a lot of save slots, right? Like, I'm pretty sure it's up to 6 save slots. I'm pretty sure on Kingdom Hearts 3 it's up to 6 save slots that you can have. 6 files, game files. I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, I might be wrong about that. Might be wrong with that. But, hey, it's fine. I'd like to see what is the actual fastest time to actually get this up on a lot of these different records when it comes to these sort jobs in the prologue. I would actually like to know what is the actual record for a lot of these. I definitely would like to know. Because I'm sure it's a lot as well. I am sure it is a lot. upgraded my phone recently, and yeah, it's a lot of different confusing things. Most of the time when you like update and stuff, things don't like there's not a whole lot of complicated things, but there are some things that I would have to get used to that wasn't on the older versions. Yeah, that wasn't on the older versions, I would say. I think, yeah, 49 is fine. I know I could go higher, but we'll just go to 49. I don't think there's a certain amount of points that you would need to get there, as long as you get more than 10, let's say, right? More than 10 points. How many do we have? 300. Yeah, if only it was this easy to get 300 money, aka $300 as well. That would be amazing. Like, yeah, Roxas would be absolutely rich. Roxas, Hayner, Pence, and Olette would be absolutely rich with money here. And I know if you go up to a certain amount, I don't know exactly how many it is, but if you go up to a certain amount, you actually can get a bonus AP. Yeah, a bonus AP boost that you can actually get. I can't remember how many money that you need to get when it comes to these jobs here before you go and give the money to Hayner at the train station. I'm not sure exactly how many it is that you need to do. I mean, I can't remember. I know I've heard it before. I've heard it before. I can't remember the exact amount though. But even though it's one AP boost, if you're doing a mode like critical, mode, yeah, then every AP especially counts, right? I mean, any mode, right? Any AP counts. But especially if you're doing like critical mode, then yeah, in any bets of AP would most certainly count. Most certainly will count. Doesn't matter how much AP you get. And I do like these different jobs here. And the fact that you can do some of these, if not all of them, with Sora as well. Which is just really cool as well. How you're able to do these with Sora. I mean, I know I got enough to be able to get to the train station to Hayner. Yeah, I do know that I already have enough. We could go ahead to Hayner, but I would like to do all of these, right? Just do all of these. So I feel like I don't ever really sew it a whole lot. And we got 480. Which, yeah, I'm good with that. Again, I'm pretty sure it's like 1,000 or something. Somewhere up there. Up to 1,000. But, yeah, I'm good with 480. Money. That's would be good. That would be good. I'm good with that. Good with that. And again, yeah, skipping cutscenes because obviously there's no, there's no actual dialogue coming out, so it makes sense that, well, yeah, there's dialogue, but obviously no voices since I have the audio down, right? So there's really no use, no point. Of which one I should do, though? I don't think I really do the staff a whole lot, so yeah, we'll do the staff. We'll do the staff. I don't really do the staff when it comes to a lot of my playthroughs when playing the game. I don't really do a whole lot of doing choosing the staff. I would like to know for sure, though, if y'all choose the wisdom, though. If y'all choose the wisdom on y'all's playthrough. I mean, most of the time, I only use the sealed, or I only go for the sealed, or, the sword. That's mostly what I go to when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, especially. And for 3, it really just depends as well, I would say. You could go either way, though. And when it comes to the last choice, if you want to do, like, with the pro codes the pro codes and the different codes like that, yeah, I definitely also choose an easy adventure as well. I would want to go and choose those other ones as well. I think that would be really good, but most of the time I do the easy adventure. A lot of the time I do easy adventure. I mean, you'd think I would step it up, right? I mean, I have beaten all the Kingdom Hearts games that I have played in critical, or on critical mode, or the highest difficulty. Like Proud for the first Kingdom Hearts, for example. But all the other Kingdom Hearts games with critical mode, I have beaten on. And I've beaten Birth by Sleep, all 3 characters at level 1. Yeah, I actually have beaten all 3 characters' stories at level 1, and doing the final and secret episode on Birth by Sleep as well with Aqua at level 1. I have also done. Yeah, pretty crazy, if you would say. If you can... I can say that for sure. Pretty crazy. Being able to do that. Beat all 3 stories, Aqua, Ven, and Terra at level 1. And do the final and secret episode with Aqua as well. I am still currently on, when it comes to the second Kingdom Hearts game at level 1, I am still currently in the Caribbean. Yeah, I am still currently at the Caribbean. The Pirates of the Caribbean. When it comes to my level 2, my Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1 save file. And when it comes to the first Kingdom Hearts game, I have also gotten all the way up to Maleficent and Hollow Bastion. At least, Dragon Maleficent. Yeah, Dragon Maleficent, at least, I am at. I've been stuck on for quite a while at level 1. And also, Kingdom Hearts 3, I also beat it at level 1. Yeah, I forgot to mention, Kingdom Hearts 1, I have also beaten at level 1. I did forget to mention that one. So, Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 1. I mean, no, not 1. Kingdom Hearts 3, I have beaten at level 1. Those are the only Kingdom Hearts games I have beaten at level 1. Yeah, those are the only Kingdom Hearts games I have beaten at level 1. I haven't beaten any of the others on level 1 yet. I'm pretty scared when it comes to, on the first game, when it comes to the final rest. Like, Lord, I know that would be a nightmare at level 1. Most likely would feel impossible to do at level 1. I can't imagine what that would be like at level 1. I just cannot see how possible that would be. I just would not be able to say how it would be at level 1. And I kind of don't want to know as well. Wow, that was actually pretty good there. Right when he fell down, Twilight Thorn fell down and managed to take him out. Pretty good there. Pretty good. Alright, the struggle. We'll unequip that for now and put guard on. I'll just do that. Alright, Hayner. Let's go. I do love this as well. I do love the whole struggle. I am curious, though, when it comes to if we'll get, like, a prologue in Kingdom Hearts 4. I mean, just remember that whole screenshot. If you look back at one of the screenshots that we got that had Mickey and Scala and Kylam, right? We got Mickey, had that screenshot of a playable Mickey section. What if that would be somewhat of a prologue? You know, before we actually start the game, we actually, you know, kind of like with Kingdom Hearts 2 here, you would start the game as Roxas in the prologue. And then when you officially start the game, you're playing as Sora, right? It switches to Sora when the game officially begins. So, it would be cool if Kingdom Hearts 4, we actually start the game as Mickey in Scala, and then we switch to Sora in Quadratum when the game starts for real, right? Where the main stuff starts. I mean, I know a lot of people really want to see a new type of prologue, right? Tutorial world, I guess people would say. Kind of like how there is with Destiny Islands in the first Kingdom Hearts, right? Especially how people like when you're able to level up before you actually start the game properly, right? With the whole leveling up to level 100 as Sora, or with Sora on Destiny Islands before you even leave Destiny Islands. And then, of course, having leveling Roxas to level 99 before you even leave the prologue. Right? Before you even leave the prologue, they would level up Roxas to level 99. And I've seen people do that with, technically, on Birth by Sleep also, when it comes to before leaving the first world, right? Like the first world you're dropped into. I have seen people do that as well. And have seen them doing it with the first floor on Chain of Memories, not leaving the first floor until, aka not leaving Traverse Town until reaching level 99. I guess you can somewhat kind of do that in that whole kind of thing in Kingdom Hearts 3 when it comes to Olympus. I don't know exactly. I don't really see a whole lot of people doing that, though. Right? Doing this kind of challenge with Olympus, because, yeah, it's not necessarily a tutorial world, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's a tutorial world, but people don't really call it as a tutorial world, though, as well. People don't really call it a tutorial world when it comes to on these kind of challenges, right? Trying to level up to max level before properly starting the game. It would be quite interesting if Kingdom Hearts 4 would somewhat kind of do something like this and add like a prologue section in the beginning. I mean, maybe that is going to be the case if that whole Mickey section that I talked about would indeed be a prologue. right, be a prologue where before switching to Sora, we actually play as Mickey, which I may have a feeling what the whole Mickey playable section in Scala will be about. I may have a feeling of what it would be, us in Scala with Mickey. I may have a idea of what it could be, but at the same time, I'm kind of unsure of what it could be. That whole part with Mickey, just from the screenshot. Right, just with the screenshot. I may have an idea, but I may not have an idea. And that's, of course, the whole, at the end of Melody of Memories, like if we go to the beginning of Melody of Memory, or not the beginning, the ending of Melody of Memories, when Donald and Goofy are being tasked, or when they're getting all their certain task, and Yen says about Mickey needing to do more investigation of this world and how it could be linked to the Keyblade Masters, the ancient Keyblade Masters. And him, of course, saying, you will begin in Scala at Kylum, right? So, that's where also I could see that connection with that screenshot with Mickey, right? With that whole part with Mickey. And of course we do learn in Kingdom Hearts 3, like in the Remind DLC, that Mickey, Donald, and Goofy are traveling to past worlds that Sora went with them to see if there was any sort of clue of Sora's disappearance. And of course we know that Donald and Goofy are most likely in the underworld, right? Just from the reveal trailer as well. And in that dark area where we see Donald and Goofy trying to find somebody, which is most likely Hades, right? It's most likely Hades, because, again, they're just in a dark area, which is obviously the only place I could think of is, of course, the underworld. And at the end of the trailer as well, we see Blue Fire. Which obviously there's only one character we know of in Kingdom Hearts, obviously, to have Blue Fire. And of course, at the end, it turns red when they turn around in fear, Donald and Goofy. So yeah. Maybe, most likely they are looking for Hades for something. Right? For who knows what it is, right? Who knows what it is. It might be something, though, in order for them to get help when trying to get Sora back. I do remember hearing something when it came to the mobile games, that there was something that was similar to that on some of the mobile games, like, I think, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I think it was like Kingdom Hearts Union Cross or Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. That had something to do with that, where you can apparently communicate from somewhere else, like let's say Quadratum or something, from the underworld, right? Which I guess would kind of make sense, because considering the whole concept that Sora is technically dead in Kingdom Hearts 4, right? Especially since we see Sturlitzia as well, Marlusa's sister, and she died in the mobile games as well. She got killed off in the mobile games, and we see her in Quadratum. So, and of course, she does describe how to her and Sora, it's somewhat of an afterlife. So, that's another thing as well. And that's another, kind of makes another good reason, another good point, how, yeah, they would be able to contact Sora since he's technically in an afterlife. And if they can contact Sora from with help getting the help from Hades and the underworld, I guess it would make some kind of sense. Maybe not. Again, all we could really do is just guess, right? Because we still don't know a whole lot. Right, we still don't know a whole lot, of course, but all we can do is just guess and have ideas of what could happen and right, what could exactly happen. Really, it's just the guess. That's a guessing game, you can call it. Right, it's basically the guessing game. Just the guessing game at this point. Trying to see on exactly what we think that could happen. I mean, again, a lot of different people from what you hear also could also happen too. A lot of people have pretty good ideas of different guesses and theories and stuff of what could happen. Right, of what could happen. Now, do I still believe that we'll say something with Kingdom Hearts 4 before the end of this year? I don't personally know exactly. I guess it's just a matter of just wait, right? Obviously, we're still waiting. Right? We are, of course, still waiting. Like, you're probably going to say, that's what we have been doing, is just waiting. I mean, Square Enix has told us just to continue to keep waiting until the time is right, as they put it. Right? As the time is right. For them to show new stuff off. I mean, do remember, I would like y'all to be reminded that those screenshots that I talked about as well, that they gave us, they released that back in May of this year, and we are in September. And yeah, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts stuff, being released, it would feel like forever. Even if it's been a month or so, or a few months, it would still feel like forever since something new was released. I mean, I definitely feel like, of course, obviously, for one, I feel like that they did kind of feel bad because because it was the same day that Missing Link got canceled, right? Where they officially announced that Missing Link would be canceled. Right, that mobile game. I feel like that was another reason they felt bad when it came to that. So they gave us some new stuff for Kingdom Hearts 4. And plus, we have been just needing some new stuff to talk about and say on Kingdom Hearts 4. Right? So that's what I could definitely say. That's two of the reasons why I definitely think that they did show us those screenshots back in May. Because, yeah, they felt bad when it came to how all of us thought when Missing Link got canceled. And, again, two, obviously it's been so long since before the screenshots, since we've heard anything. So, yeah, it only makes sense. Right? It would definitely make sense for two of those reasons, I would say. For two of those reasons, it would definitely make some sense there. Maybe just me, but I feel like that's definitely some pretty good reasons. Alright, that'll definitely be some pretty good reasons there. I mean, both of those are kind of the best possible, right? Understanding stuff. Like, if you think about it. Just if you think about it, like, yeah, it does kind of, I guess, make a bit of sense in just a way if you think about it. If you just put it in a certain way, I guess it kind of makes some sense. I'm sure a lot of y'all would kind of be still confused on that, but it's kind of understandable too. But really, it does kind of somewhat make some kind of sense. Again, it just really depends on how you look at it. Right? Just on how you look at it, I guess. Just on how you look at it. Just on how you look at it. Everything's going good. Hopefully everything is going good with y'all as well. Ow. That hurt. Like, absolutely hurted. A lot of these nobodies are just so weird looking, if you think about it. I wonder if we'll actually see, like, some new kind of enemies, right? I mean, just look at one of the Kingdom Hearts 4 screenshots that was released back in May. Like, some of those enemies that Sora is fighting, they definitely look a little bit different from Heartless. Like, are they Heartless in Quadratum? Is that just how the way the Heartless look in Quadratum? Or is that some new kind of enemies that we'll be fighting? You know, kind of like the Heartless or Nobodies or Unversed. Or the Dream Eaters in Dream Drop Distance. Right? Like, I would actually like to know what those things could be. If those are in fact Heartless or something completely new. Would be quite interesting. Quite interesting to figure out of what it could be. Because I kind of don't have really any guesses. Yeah, I don't really have any guesses of what it could be. Any ideas of what it could be. Again, they remind me of Heartless just because they are black, like Heartless. But just some of the designs on them and what they use, like the different things that they use, yeah, it doesn't really look like something a Heartless would use. Again, maybe it's just something that when it comes to how they look in Quadratum, right? You never know. Maybe it's when it comes to the unreality, since that's what Quadratum is basically, unreality. So maybe it's just from that. But again, I definitely am curious on what those could be. What those could actually be. Be quite interesting to see what it could be. Again, I don't really have any ideas of what it could be. But yeah, at least I don't. Maybe y'all would have some ideas of what it could be, but I don't personally think it's Heartless, if I have to be completely honest. I don't think it would be Heartless. Again, just the way that just some of the ways that they look and stuff, is definitely something far from a Heartless that we've seen in the past. So, I think, personally, I think it would be something new. Right? Something new that we're going to be fighting. I mean, would actually be, kind of makes sense. If you think about it as well. That it would be something new that we will be fighting. And I think it would just be really cool as well, because I always like when we get some new types of enemies as well to be able to fight. I mean, yeah, I do love the Unversed. I do love the Heartless, the Nobodies, Dream Eaters. But I think it's definitely, when it is really good when they do change it up a bit. Right, when they do change it up a bit. And actually introduce some new enemies. Again, like Birth by Sleep's case with the Unversed. Or the Nobodies with Kingdom Hearts 2. Dream Eaters at Dream Drop Distance, for example. It just would make some kind of sense, I guess, if you think about it. Or it would be really cool, too. Just be pretty cool to actually see. We have now switched with Sora. Now gotten Sora, Donald, and Goofy. So now we have finished the prologue. We have now finished the prologue, since we are now Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Again, I really do like the prologue. Sora in these clothes, though. Just how big he's gotten from the first game to all the way to Kingdom Hearts 2, though. Like, it's probably for the best that he did get some new clothes, though. Because, again, just look at it. I think, yeah, definitely would be getting way too big on him. So, it's definitely for the best that he did get some new clothes that Yen said in the Good Fairies actually offered him some on giving him some new clothes. Because, I mean, yeah, he probably could have stayed like this. Right? He probably could have stayed like this, but at the same time, I do think that, and I definitely do like the newer designs when it comes to Sora's attire. I definitely do like. Definitely like. And again, you don't have to fight all these unversed, these nobodies, but I do. I intend to actually do fight these nobodies during this part. Because this is a part where you can just let the nobodies just fight you until, and then you will be able to actually continue. Like, you'll still be able to continue even if you get taken out. Still be able to progress, which I do like when it comes to certain parts. Like, yeah, even if you get taken out, you'll still be able to continue. Kind of like if you fail at that Heartless, or that Dark Side fight on the first Kingdom Hearts game and the dive to the heart, you can still be able to continue. Or if you die during the whole Cloud fight on the story, you'll be able to continue. Like, you don't necessarily have to win. And you'll still be able to get the abilities as well, like the Sonic Blade. You'll still be able to get... I mean, yeah, you can also do the same thing with Leon as well on the first game. You can technically, or you can lose to Leon, but the only thing is you won't get an elixir. Yeah, you won't get an elixir for, once you complete the whole guard armor fight. I mean, if you win against Leon, you get an elixir from Leon, but if you lose the fight, you don't get anything from him. You don't get the elixir. So it's probably for the best that you do try to get the elixir. Because again, how not common those are, and they're very good to have too. So yeah, it's definitely for the best to try, at least. Definitely for the best to at least try to get the elixirs. As many as you can. Mega elixirs and regular elixirs. As many anywhere as you can get them is definitely be really good. That's what I always try to do. Always make sure to try to grab as many as I can where really anywhere that I can get them. That's what I try to do at least. What I would try to do. What were you doing, Goofy? That pose that he was doing. I have no clue what he was doing with his shield there. It was something, though. Definitely something. Yeah, I don't personally see the Game Awards having Kingdom Hearts. And just from the past, I don't ever recall either. At least I don't ever recall in any past Kingdom Hearts events that it was at the Game Awards. And plus, it is a Jeff Keighley event. And we all know when it comes to how much of a troll he is. How much of a troll that Jeff Keighley is to the Kingdom Hearts community. So that's another reason. That's another reason that I feel like, yeah. I mean, this could be for the first, though. Right? This could be the first. There's always a first for everything. But I don't personally see the Game Awards having the event, or having Kingdom Hearts being shown. Yeah, I don't personally see Kingdom Hearts being shown at the Game Awards. As much as I would want it to, I wouldn't really get my hopes up. Right, just when it comes to the past of it being there, just never has been. Never has been shown there, at least from I can remember. But we'll just have to wait and see, though. Now, of course, when it comes to Spyro, at least, again, I'm so unsure. And again, I wouldn't get my hopes up or anything. Wouldn't get my hopes up. Even though we did get that new piece of art for the anniversary of Spyro, which is still really good that art that Toys for Bob released to us on their official account on X. It's definitely a real cool design, and would it actually be somewhat of a hint towards what Spyro's new design is actually going to be for Spyro 4? I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people are saying that what if it's actually a hint towards his new design in the game. Again, it could be, but who knows exactly until we see something. Right? Not sure until we see it, which, who knows if it'll be at the Game Awards. Right? Who knows if there were to be something, would it be at the Game Awards? I mean, that's really the only major event that we really have left of 2025 of the year until we're in 2026. So I would only guess that. Right? I would only guess that. Yeah. Only guess that. I'm guess that it would definitely be there. But we'll just have to wait and see. Just wouldn't want anybody to get their hopes up for nothing to be sown. So, I mean, yeah, we've basically been having to do like Kingdom Hearts 4 and Kingdom Hearts in the past when it comes to news and stuff. Just wait and see what happens. And if it doesn't so, then at least we didn't get our hopes up when it comes to a certain event or so. So, again, let's just all try to remember. I'll try to remember when going into the Game Awards, especially, for if Kingdom Hearts 4 is not sown, and Spyro as well. Now, obviously, it would be the greatest day ever if it does get sown. Most definitely. It would be one of the greatest days ever in our lives. But, again, let's don't get our expectations too high, just in case. Right, just in case. Just in case if somewhat it doesn't so, which, again, could it be sown? Again, I would most definitely not lead to any high expectations. Right, I wouldn't want to lead anybody to some high expectations when it comes to anything being sown off. I mean, I still want to believe that, at least Spyro 4 being released in 2026. I still want to believe that. At this point for Kingdom Hearts 4, I see either 2027 or 2028 being the release date now. At least. I am saying Kingdom Hearts 4's release date being maybe late 2027 to early 2028, at least. That is what I am guessing at this point. Before, it was 2026. I mean, it still somehow could be, but I think the highest bet, the highest guess, most possible guess would definitely, if I have to be honest, would probably be somewhere in 2027 to 2028. If I just have to put my best guess on it. My best guess would definitely be between 2027 to 2028 for the release of Kingdom Hearts 4. I know that's quite a bit of a ways, but it is one of the most highest, the most highest on, and kind of, only really what we can go with that, and feels quite feels quite possible though. At this point, I feel like it's definitely a very high chance that it's probably going to be somewhere like that. I can only say, that's what I can only say at least. I can only say it of, yeah, we'll just have to wait. See what comes out of it on those years. Yeah, and it would be a real great surprise if it actually did turn out to be 2027 at least. But yeah, I would definitely, if I have to be all the way honest though, and have 1 year at least to guess, most likely 2028. I mean, it could most certainly maybe be 2027, but if I have to put everything on, if I have to put everything like on a bet or something, it would most positively be 2028, early 2028, twirly, early to somewhat in the summer of 2028, at least. If I have to be, if I have to have one certain year, say one certain year or so, that I would feel completely positive about, it would most likely be 2028, I would say. Again, that is 3 years from now. That is 3 years from now. I know. But it does feel like the most positive kind of date we can go with. The most positive that we can go with when it comes to when Kingdom Hearts 4 could be released. I mean, yeah, of course, I still feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 definitely, I mean, I could definitely say that I agree with everybody when saying that, yeah, I feel like it definitely got revealed way too early, right? Again, it got revealed back in April of 2022. 3 years ago, at this point. 3 years ago, it was revealed, and we still have little bit of information as well when it comes to the game, like official information when it comes to the game. So, yeah. That's all I can just put it as, yeah. With 3 years since it's been revealed, and us still not really having anything, yeah, I can just say most definitely would be 2028 at least. Again, I know that's a long time from now, but it would feel like the most positive and likely as well. It would feel like the most positive and likely date and year that I would have to give. If I have to be completely honest. if I have to throw, if I have to do an exact date and as well, I can't say an exact. I wouldn't be able to say an exact months or something. I wouldn't be able to say an exact months, but maybe my guess, obviously 2028, and maybe like the early, maybe January. I don't know about January. I mean, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4, Kingdom Hearts 3 released in January of 2019. I know that. But maybe February or March of maybe April as well of 2028. Maybe that's a month that I can give. Maybe April of 2028. Again, that's just guessing what I would have to guess on. I mean, yeah, if I have to be like 100% solid on it, I would definitely say 2028 for Kingdom Hearts 4. 3 years from now. I mean, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028. Yeah, that would be like 8 years. 8 years of development. Well, 8 years since the reveal trailer, the announcement reveal trailer, to 2028. So, yeah, 8 years between it would be for since the reveal to release. I mean, when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously, that was kind of different as well, because it was like revealed back in 2012, I think it was. Either 2012 or 2013, and it didn't get released until 2019. So, yeah. And also, there was some things that were kind of understandable as well, because they had to redo everything when it came to Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, when it come to remodeling the characters and stuff. So, that's kind of understandable. Well, when it comes to 4, I feel like we maybe don't have to worry about something like that. Because, again, that was them working on a completely different engine as well. They were working on a complete different engine as well. But I don't honestly think that we're going to see that kind of thing happen with 4. Yeah, I don't think that we'll see anything like that with 4. At least I hope not. Right? I hope not. And what I hope that they don't do as well when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4 is I sure hope that they don't spoil about pretty much everything in the story when it comes to the trailers, and when we actually get to do the game, like when it releases. Because, you know, with 3, they just revealed too much, right? They revealed way too much. Even some of the different surprises, like Roxas' return, right? Roxas and Sion returning, showing the final boss as well, of Xehanort as well, and just lots of different big major spoilers that they showed from the trailers. Like, that's one of my biggest problem when it comes to any company. Like, this would happen with any company, of course, not just Square Enix. Dude, think about that. This does happen to any kind of company. Like, they would just intend to reveal stuff that shouldn't be revealed before it even comes out what they are promoting, right? Like, that's definitely one of my biggest things I just do not like. And I know a lot of other people as well would say the same thing. Like, yeah, just, again, reveal some stuff like Disney Worlds and stuff, but don't reveal any story, right? Don't reveal any storylines or anything like that. Please don't reveal any storylines and stuff like that. Like, please don't. Because, again, that would be just very major spoilers here. Because, again, a lot of us would want to be surprised, right? A lot of us would want to be surprised with all this. And not know who would return and what will be there and whatnot. Alright, you. You gonna come? You coming? Trying to get this guy. Is he even gonna come? It's like he's just standing there. Do I have to... yeah, I can do this. I was gonna say, can I just go out of the room and come back? See if that works? Yeah. Because I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like he's going to be going back towards us. Like he's just gonna stand there. And we needed both of them. We needed both of them. To come to me. We needed both of them to do the lamps. Oh Lord, yeah, that was tight. That was tight. Like, man. Man, that was just very, very tight. Very, 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 very tight. That was. Just when it came to that gauge there. I mean, it wouldn't have been such an enormous deal, but if you think about it too, we would have to get both of those back down to the beginning just to get that guy back up, and then go back all the way up to where that last candle was. Yeah, that would have been really the only thing. That would be really the only thing not so good. I would definitely say that's the only thing that would not be so good. These bats can be just so annoying though. Those bat heartless, I'm guessing. Right, I would just assume though. And of course this fight with Based is something as well. This fight with Based, trying to get him back to reality, basically. Yeah, just getting him back to reality. But it's not the absolute worst fight, I would say. Mini boss fight, I guess. Right, I guess you could say a mini boss. Sorry, Donald, I'm ditching you for Goofy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm just ditching you for Goofy. No hard feelings. No hard feelings, Donald. But I'm just ditching you for Goofy. What I always normally tend to do, except if it's like Kingdom Hearts 3, which again I don't ditch on you to swap you out. That would really be one of the only times. But every other time, at least, like being able to have Donald in the party, it would definitely be. I would normally always tend to just drop Donald out and just swap him with whoever, right? Either if that's Goofy or one of the other Disney party members as well. Just one of them. Just one of them. One of them. I don't think I ever really died a whole lot today's Soldier Heartless. I mean, yeah, maybe on Critical and stuff like that, but I don't ever think on any other kind of difficulties like Beginner. I don't think I would say I've died to them. I don't really would think I would say that I've died to them. Wouldn't. I mean, again, I definitely wouldn't say that with Shadows. I mean, yeah, that would kind of be being completely embarrassing if you do somehow die to a Shadow, right? Because not only that they're the first ever Heartless that you encounter as well, but just of how simple they are, so easy that they are to fight. Man, this guy is really packing something. Packing some kind of punches here. Oh, only 5 levels to level 13. Like, wow. If only there was like a few more Heartless there, we would have gotten up there pretty quick. I mean, I'm sure now we're about to get to. I mean, I'm gonna sell these potions once we get Cure. I'm gonna sell those potions for money. I'm actually surprised it actually let me go into here before that Heartless even showed up. Alright, there we go. Level 13. Again, we're only 5 levels. We're only 5 levels before he reached level 13. Ow, ow, ow. These guys rolling on their bellies, though. Yeah, these guys how they just roll on their bellies. Like, crazy. That's all I can just put it. It's just crazy. Pure craziness. And of course, when it comes to new Kingdom Hearts games as well, we're always going to wonder what is going to be the fastest way that we'll be able to level up to max level, right? That's definitely going to be the biggest thing, I'm sure, when it comes to everybody's mind when Kingdom Hearts 4 does release. Like, what is going to be the best way to level up to max level? That's definitely going to be one of the biggest things. And also one of the things that I am going to be curious in as well. Because we always do try to look for ways to find a fast and not very challenging way to get XP, to level up. And that's definitely going to be one of the biggest things to everybody's mind, and especially mine as well, is what's going to be the fastest way on leveling up to max level. And of course, as well, the ultimate weapon. Because, yeah, I am most certain that this game is, of course, going to have the ultimate weapon as well. I am quite positive that Kingdom Hearts 4 will have the ultimate weapon. Because, again, every other Kingdom Hearts game, well, except for, wait, did Recoded even have an ultimate weapon? I don't exactly know if Recoded had an ultimate weapon, or Days. I don't even think Days even had any ultimate weapons or anything like that. But, you know, every other Kingdom Hearts games, like the first game, Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, Chain of Memories as well, they've all had ultimate weapons. But of course, when it comes to the first game, second game, third game, like, yeah, those are the games that had us grind for materials, right? Grind for and hunt different materials to be able to synthesize. And when it comes to Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance and Birth by Sleep, those are really the only two, and, well, Chain of Memories as well, that you do not actually have to get different materials to synthesize it for. Because Chain of Memories, all you have to do is just beat both main stories for Sora and Riku, and go back and use one of the, I can't remember which card it is. It's one of the treasure cards. Not the Room of Rewards, but it's one of those treasure cards that you would have to use in Castle Oblivion to get the ultimate weapon once you have a completed save file for both Riku and Sora. And Birth by Sleep, you have to beat the Villain's Vendettas. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but in the Mirage Arena, right? That one challenge in the Mirage Arena, on the fighting one, in the Mirage Arena, you would have to complete that arena mode part in the Mirage Arena, and you'll get the ultimate weapon. And of course, Dream Drop Distance, you would have to obviously have a completed save file first, and then go back to the fountain area in Traverse Town and fight Julius. Fight the secret boss Julius. And of course, that goes for Riku and Sora. And of course, on Birth by Sleep, that goes for all three characters as well. But yeah, again, I'm not too sure if Recoded or Days even has an ultimate weapon. I'm not so sure if they even have an ultimate weapon. I'm sure a lot of people would kind of like it. Well, I'm sure some people would if Kingdom Hearts 4's ultimate weapon would, of course, have the whole synthesizing again, right? Synthesizing materials. But I'm sure there would be some people like, give it outside of synthesizing, right? Like, what if you actually have to do something like you would in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop, right? Or Chain of Memories by doing a certain task in order to get it. I feel like that would be really cool as well, right? That would be really cool to see. Definitely really cool to see them do that. Most definitely. That's Cure. And the first visit to Base Castle completed. But yeah, that'll conclude this stream here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you have on, we can turn on space anything new. Like to know anything. Get the next one.